Good afternoon. Gila Kesla. Bonjour. Welcome to our convocation ceremony for the graduation class of 2021. We are honoring our graduates and celebrating this milestone on the traditional territory of the L'Equateur people. I'd like this welcome just to have a little bit of a personal message. Dear grads, this is the first time I get the privilege to open a graduation ceremony as principal. Actually, your grad class is the perfect match for my first opportunity at this because if you were here 4 years ago at the first grade 9 assembly of 2017, I spoke to you as a rookie high school vice principal back then. And I don't remember exactly what I said to you, but I do clearly remember asking, so who's feeling kind of nervous right now? And a wave of hands went up, including mine. And here we are. Each of you has had a set of unique experiences at Carihi High, but as a grad class, you have shared a unique school year. To each grad, feel proud of yourself and for your fellow grads. Together, you were excellent examples to our younger Thais. You worked hard, problem solved, persevered, smiled, laughed, and still found ways to get into the spirit and have some fun. In a year of disconnect, you seem to have been more connected in a different way, spending more time with each other in your classes this year. I have to say also that you put so many smiles on the faces of staff and students yesterday, Thursday, as you made your way through our halls in your caps and gowns or formal attire or even informal attire. It didn't matter. While watching you and cheering you on, staff wanted to shout out to the other students, this is what it's all about, to walk down the halls of Carihi High with dignity, purpose, and hope. You did this yesterday and throughout the year as a grad class during a challenging year. You also showed responsibility and care as you followed a series of routines and protocols over the last few months no one ever expected to have in school. Yet there was no collective whining, just doing what you needed to do so everyone could get on with their day in the Carihi High way. And now, we will continue in our Carihi High way to celebrate your high school graduation. Please enjoy every moment of it and know that Carihi High staff couldn't be prouder of you. Thank you. And now I am pleased to introduce Chief Chris Roberts of the Wewakam First Nation.
Thank you very much for that. Gila Kasla Hamatha Lukwale. It's an honor to be here today on behalf of the Wewakam Chief and Council to welcome you to the territory of the L'Equateur people, including the Wewekai and Wewakam. It's an honor to carry forward this custom, and I hope everyone enjoys themselves today. It's been a very interesting year. My hat's off to everyone for all the adversity you've had to go through, and I'm proud to be standing here today. I'm also a parent of a graduate from Carihi High, and seems like not too long ago, it was 20 years ago this year that I also graduated from Carihi High Secondary. And who would have thought that, I don't think a lot of my peers did at least, at that time I'd be standing at this campus today acknowledging graduates as the Chief Counselor of the Wewakam First Nation. I just want to share a couple words with you all, and I know there's a lot of procession to get on with, but I'll do my best to make it quick. And it's unfortunate that due to things like the ongoing situation of this pandemic carrying on, that for the second year in a row, we can't do things like the usual graduation ceremonies, the Indigenous graduation ceremony in our sacred house of the Kwanwatsi, our big house. But nonetheless, this is a proud day for you and your families, and I extend a heartfelt congratulations to all of the graduates of SD 72, and in particular, it's an honor to be here on the campus of Carihi High and extend that to all the Carihi High graduates. I commend each of you for your adaptability and perseverance during this challenging and unprecedented time. The COVID situation has changed all of our lives, and I'm sure as a high school graduate has generated much stress, anxiety, and it causes you to think about the future in ways you never anticipated. I'm here to tell you to follow that curiosity and chase down answers to the questions that you have. While this difficult time may have slowed things in the world, significant lifetime events continue. I mean, in the past year, if you think about it, there have been major human rights movements across North America in both the United States and Canada, combating racial discrimination. There have been landmark legal government decisions, medical advancements, and we see the ups and downs of our resilient economy. And recently, the uncovering of some of the unfortunate and wretched truths of the dark residential school era of this country. My point is that life continues and happens every day. Do not turn away from these challenges and uncomfortable situations. Embrace them. I encourage you all to follow a lifelong journey of learning, and through that, I remain confident that we will overcome the challenges of our world and leave it in a better state than what we inherited. And this is for the benefit of all future generations, some that we may never come to know. I also want to thank and acknowledge your parents, your caregivers, aunts and uncles, teachers, friends, educators, and the families for the support they no doubt provided to help get you through this and to achieve your graduation. None of us in life can achieve success without the help of others. So never hesitate to ask and always be grateful for the support. I wish you all the best of success in your future endeavors. Gela Kessler.
We'll have to run these first couple, not too fast.
Thank you very much, Chief Roberts, for your kind words towards our grads. At this time, I would like to just echo that our Indigenous students to congratulate and acknowledge their accomplishments and achievements this year. They will be provided with a gift on behalf of the Indigenous Education Team and the Indigenous Education Council. So at this time, and without further ado, I would like to now welcome and introduce the Carihi class of 2021, and our first group of students will begin to cross the stage.
Okay. Brett Rulin. Brett would rather be fishing. Each year, participating students enrolled in the fly fishing program who are able to demonstrate their growth and appreciation for the sport of fly fishing may be eligible for the Helen Henley Memorial Award. Qualifying factors are not limited to grade levels or financial need, but are based on outstanding participation, leadership, compassion for others, and citizenship within the class. Congratulations, Brett, in winning this year's award. Brett has been accepted into VIU's Bachelor of Kinesiology program and is looking forward to beginning in the fall. He would like to become either a PE teacher or a physiotherapist. Brett is receiving bursaries from the CRDTA and the Campbell River Principals and Vice Principals Association. Brett is also this year's recipient of the Helen Henley Memorial Scholarship for Fly Fishing.
Jaden Cassay. Jaden had a great time attending Carihi High. She would like to thank her parents for always pushing her to do her best. Jaden is excited for what the future holds. Congratulations.
Jesse Seifert. As the great Russian poet Arkady Trofimовich Dragomochenko once wrote, the trash pits have lost the secret power to stop entropy, as a poultice of chewed nettles stops the flow of blood, or singing stops the raving of the mad. Jesse has been accepted into UBC's Forest Bioeconomy Sciences and Technology course and is looking forward to all the things he will learn and discover. Jesse eventually wants to become something that will allow him to actively help the environment. Jesse is this year's PAC bursary winner for the Science Department. He will also be receiving bursaries from the CRDTA and the Truck Loggers Association.
Jade if she wants, and we'll get the next person. That's fine. Who's behind you?
I don't know who's in the silver car.
What's that?
My parents are in the gray Ford.
The gray Ford. Okay, so you wait. Who's in the front there? Nathaniel's?
Do you want me to wait, Bill? Wait one moment, Finley, one moment.
Okay, do I see Nathaniel here? Am I the one that might be missing? Oh, no, good.
Yes, Finley!
So who's this?
Oh, I don't know who the blue truck is.
You're the gray?
My mom's in the gray, yeah.
Bill, is Finley up yet?
Finley's mom is already in the crowd.
Okay, here's Taya. Taya's mom there.
Yeah, Finley's mom is right there.
So I can start?
So Taya can go. As soon as Finley walks away.
Finley Goodliff. Finley would like to thank his mom and brother for always being there and is sorry to be a pain. He would like to thank Mr. P for all the great fishing trips and fish outs. Finley says, take care, everyone. See you at the river. Congratulations, Finley.
Yeah, just throw it in the back. Right in the back. Yeah. Okay, then, well, Nathaniel's after Taya.
When do I flip my hat?
After they've done their spiel. Okay, you can go now. Okay, Nathaniel, you ready?
You have a car. Where's your car?
Taya Brideau. Taya would like to thank her family and friends for their love and support throughout her 4 years at Carihi High. She would also like to recognize her teachers and coaches for creating supportive and competitive athletic and academic environments. Starting in September, Taya will be attending Vancouver Island University and studying psychology through the Bachelor of Science program. Taya had an amazing high school experience at Carihi High and wishes all her fellow classmates the best of luck in their future out of high school. Taya wants to become a teacher, or she would like to further her education in psychology. Taylor is receiving bursaries from the class of 66 and the Kinsman. Do you always add congratulations at the end? Okay, so
Then you know it's over.
Oh, okay. Or maybe I could say felicitations.
Go ahead, Brent.
Maybe I'll just say felicitations.
We need someone front here to tell us that.
We're gonna hold her until you're ready.
Pull on up, guys. Yeah. We don't have to hold her. Brent can go. You can just drive up together.
Where do you want them to pull up to so they can be in front?
Right up front.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Brent, I'll be ready. She'll be ready.
There you go. Go ahead, Brent. Yeah?
Good catch. So Taya, this is you? Or Nathaniel, this is you? Okay. So Nathaniel.
Bryn Hawkins. Bryn would like to thank everyone who helped her cross the finish line. She is very grateful to the teachers and support staff who took the time to get to know her and help boost her confidence. To those that went the extra mile and gave her a safe place to land, you know who you are. You will always have a special place in her heart. Bryn would like to thank her family for their never-ending support. A special shout out to her mom for always being there, encouraging, and believing in her. Words she will continue to live by are, if you can be anything, be kind. Congratulations, Bryn.
Nathania Morin. Nathania is headed to Simon Fraser University to study behavioral neuroscience. Through her time at Carihi High, she has learned the importance of receiving health information from credible sources and not Facebook. Lastly, she would like to thank her family for bringing her this far, her friend for keeping her here, and Prozac for getting her through it all. Nathania is pleased to say that she's been accepted into Simon Fraser. She'll be studying behavioral neuroscience, and she wants to be a clinical psychologist. Nathania is receiving a bursary from the class of 66. Way to go, Nathania.
Grace, walk up. Grace, walk right up the ramp and onto the gold.
Beautiful.
Right to the gold X, okay? Up to the gold thing on the ground.
Keep going, Grace. You're good. Right in front of the tables up there.
Grace Golabar. Grace and her family would like to send a massive thank you to many people, all involved with Grace's journey over the last 4 years, their village. It's important as every single person is, they especially want to extend their gratitude to Coombs, as Grace likes to call Deb. Deb, you are and will always be a complete God sent to save them. Your down-to-earth approach, non-judgmental demeanor was always the saving grace, no pun intended. They hope always to stay connected with you and know how much Grace thrived with you as her guide and teacher. Again, to all the EAs protected and taught sweet Grace, they are forever grateful. Grace and her extended village wish all their love. Congratulations, Grace.
Manoa Brennan. Manoa has had a great 4 years at Carihi High. Now that it's over, he looks forward to everything that awaits him this upcoming fall and is ready to have a great summer with all his friends. He would like to thank his family for all their love and support. Manoa looks forward to beginning post-secondary at the University of Alberta. He'll be studying a Bachelor of Engineering. Manoa hopes to use his engineering abilities abroad. Eventually, he wants to go into the engineering management. Manoa has earned bursaries this year from the Campbell River District Teachers Association and the Eagles. Félicitations, Manoa.
Ashton Brewing. Ashton has an unforgettable 4 years at Carihi High, especially as a member of volleyball team. She'd like to thank her parents for the continual encouragement and for always reminding her not to worry about the little things, as well as her little sister for being her biggest supporter and best friend. She'd also like to give thanks to all her friends for the lasting memories that she will keep with her forever. Ashton looks forward to seeing what life has to offer for herself and her fellow classmates. Good luck, class of 2021. You did it. Congratulations, Ashton.
Yana Jacobs. Yana would like to thank her family for all their support. They pushed her and helped her realize her full potential. Yana is now excited to start her new journey towards becoming a doctor at the University of Toronto. She will miss Carihi High and all the amazing friendships that she's created. She will always remember the time spent here and the lessons she's learned. Bravo, félicitations, Yana.
Jill would like that. Let me know when to go. Now. Go. Okay, Paul, come on up, buddy.
Thomas Grez Kazuki. Thomas would like to thank his family, teachers, and coaches for the endless amount of support throughout the years at Carihi High. Despite the ups and downs, Thomas learned that it's totally okay to call in sick to school if it's a powder day up the mountain. He plans on continuing his studies at VIU while representing their school in the men's soccer team. If all else fails, he knows he can always come home and become a professional TA for a PE class. Thomas is looking forward to beginning his time at VIU and has been accepted into their Bachelor's of Kinesiology course. He plans to become a physiotherapist. He's receiving a bursary from the CRDTA. Congratulations, Thomas.
Okay, Paul, when Thomas starts walking off, you walk. Hold on, she doesn't. Keely's going next. Why? Oh, because they're next in line. Okay, Keely Finn. Keely Finn.
Can you read? I
I got Keely's. Keely Finn, go. You're up. You're great, Keely. Keely would like to thank her family for the love and support throughout her journey. She would also like to thank all her friends for the incredible memories all along the way. She plans to continue her academic path at Queen's University this fall. Keely wishes the best for all graduates in their future endeavors. Stay classy. Congratulations, Keely.
Paul Lowe. Paul would like to thank his parents for showing unconditional love and support throughout his high school journey. Additionally, he would like to thank his coaches for shaping him as an athlete and teammate, while also doubling as life coaches, shaping him as an individual. His advice to future Carihi High students would be to stay away from the taco salad. Paul will be attending VIU in the fall. Paul has been accepted into their bachelor's degree in kinesiology. He explains that with his degree, he would like to use it to educate and encourage others to pursue a path of health and wellness. Paul has won bursaries for the Kinsman and the Pacific Rim Foundation. Bravo, Paul.
This Paige Davidson. I got the memo right here. Got it. Perfect. Okay, wait till he walks, Paige. Wait till he walks on. Hang on. Susie, walk. Okay, you're up. Atta girl. Stop on the gold star. After they do their spiel.
Paige Davidson. Paige would like to thank her parents for their unconditional love and support. She'd also like to thank her coaches, for helping her become the best athlete she could. Due to this incredible support team, she will be continuing her academic and athletic career at MRU next year. Congratulations, Paige.
Reese Davidson. Reese would like to thank her parents for the continuing love and support as they have helped her become the person she is today. She would also like to thank her volleyball coaches and teammates for the many memories she has shared with them on and off the court. This coming September, Reese will be attending Vancouver Island University to pursue her dreams of becoming a teacher. Félicitations, Reese. Bravo.
Okay, Monty, you're up. Okay, Wenger, come on up here. So as soon as Imani starts to warm off, that's when you
Imani Bush. Imani would like to thank her mom, dad, papa, aunt, and the rest of her family for their endless love and continuous support. Congratulations, Imani.
You are on, yeah. Who's just behind you?
Kira, no, that's
That's Selkirk.
Selkirk's not in this group.
Selkirk, did you jump?
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll try and find him. No, he's in the
Brooke Wenger. Brooke would like to thank her parents for their continued support in her education and future goals. She would also like to acknowledge and thank the teachers who never doubted her success and made coming to school enjoyable. Brooke plans to continue her education at post-secondary school and is excited to start a new chapter in her life. She is grateful for the memories made these past years and knows she will never forget them. Congratulations, Brooke.
Selkirk, yours is long, so I'm going to start it while you're walking. Stop on the gold star. Go. Selkirk Thompson. Selkirk would like to thank his friends, family, and teachers who helped him succeed in his time at high school. He'd like to give special thanks to Fraser Smith for giving him an opportunity to excel in the auto shop and for kick-starting his path into mechanics. He'd also like to thank his girlfriend Brooke and his dad Jason for always supporting him through his journey. Selkirk is looking forward to his time at NIC. He's been accepted into their heavy-duty mechanics program. He says his plans are to stay in the Campbell River area and to become a journeyman heavy-duty mechanic. He's been awarded the PAC bursary from the Applied Skills and Trades Department. Great work, Selkirk.
Okay, girl. Adam, are you not in this?
Kira Arsenault. Kira would like to thank all of her family, friends, teachers, and coaches for all the support and fun times. Kira is going to continue her education at post-secondary next fall, and she wishes all the best to everyone she has connected with on her journey thus far. Kira plans to attend NIC in the fall to earn her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She is looking forward to her future career as a registered nurse. Kira has won the Campbell River Minor Hockey Association bursary this year. Congratulations. Félicitations, Kira.
Go, Adam, go. Adam Kurlock. Adam would love to thank his parents, Jennifer and Travis, for their constant love and support and for making every day new fun adventure. He'd also like to thank Ms. Knight, Ms. Kingston, Mr. Shields, and his uncle, Mr. Kurlock, for the amazing experiences and opportunities they've given him, along with the friends he's made along the way that made every day a blast. After graduation, he'll be attending VIU in the fall for forestry. In the meantime, he plans to have fun kicking it with his friends, jumping out of planes, and exploring Vancouver Island, doing whatever the day brings. Congratulations, Adam.
Okay, Tiana, you're up. Just will stand where whoever that was, Adam was, and they'll read off your name on here. And then just after that, you just keep hitting that one. Okay, who's next?
Nico Bishop, I think.
Nico got a pair here, though?
Tiana Lund. Tiana would like to thank her family and friends. She would also like to thank her coaches and Barnes for helping her to push past her limits and making her physically and mentally stronger. Tiana is excited to start her time at North Island College in the fall. Tiana will be working to achieve an Electrician Foundation Harmonized Certificate. Eventually, Tiana wants to be an electrician. Tiana is this year's winner of the PAC bursary for the Physical Education Department. Congratulations, Tiana.
Anton, you next?
One more time before.
Milutinovic. Milutinovic.
Brooke Thompson. Brooke would like to thank her family and all the teachers who taught her during her years at Carihi High. She'd especially like to thank her Ignite coaches, Georgina Knox, Ashley Cross, and Todd Barnes. Congratulations, Brooke.
Stand on the yellow star, Anton. Okay. Who's next?
Anton Milutinovic. Anton would like to thank his family and friends for supporting him during his time at Carihi High. He plans to attend post-secondary and make bank so he can travel. Anton would like to congratulate the class of 2021 and carry by. Anton will be attending NIC in the fall. He has been accepted into their Coastal Forestry Technology Diploma. Anton plans on becoming a firefighter or work in the forest industry. Anton has won the CEP Chinook Local 630 bursary, as well as the Campbell River Realtors and Longmoor Family bursaries. Congratulations, Anton.
You're up, Justin. So stand up on the yellow star on the grass. Okay, it's Peyton next.
Jastin Paul Hortelanes. First things, Jastin would like to thank all his family and friends that he made during his period at Carihi High for the fun times they had, whether they were outside of class or inside the classroom. The second thing he'd like to, is to thank his teachers for all the lessons, teachings, and advice they provided during his time at Carihi High. The last thing is he'd like to thank his loving parents who supported him throughout his life for being there and giving him advice on how to be in the world. Congratulations.
Caden Janvo. Caden would like to thank Chef Man for inspiring him and Mr. Smith for being a legend. His time here was somewhat pleasant, if feeling like a chore. He learned to budget, cook, and respect. He now understands that you can only run from your past so long before you have to confront it. Caden considers close bonds with those he knows best the most important thing in life. Congratulations, Caden.
Elizabeth Sheard. Elizabeth is extremely grateful for accomplishing and completing all her schooling despite all the many different trials and tribulations. She'd like to thank her Nana and Papa along with her three sisters, Amy, Keela, and Rebecca, as well as Ms. Mary Jane, Mandy, Paul, and their fur babies for the love and guidance. Of course, all her close family friends who've been some of her biggest supporters and influences over the year. Finally, she saved the best person for last, her mom. She'd like to tell her mom the following. Mom, we all know that it's you that always been my biggest supporter, my biggest role model throughout the years, and I'll always look up to you because you've been by my side since day one. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Yes. Who's next? Who's coming? Who's coming?
Austin Cameron. Austin would like to give a big thanks to her family, coaches, and teachers for helping her through her high school journey. She would also like to thank her friends for the unforgettable memories that have been made within the last 4 years. Austin will be continuing her education while attending Vancouver Island University in September and studying psychology through the Bachelor of Arts program. Austin would like to wish the rest of the Grad 2021 class the best wishes and successes for their futures. Congratulations, Austin.
Whose car is there?
Who? Taylor's next? Okay. Okay, Taylor Ring.
I'll wait until you're at the gold star. Stop at the gold
next,
star.
Are you the white card? Taylor's the white card. Okay. Come on, get going, guys. Hang on, Colin.
Yep.
Taylor's the white card.
Sorry, Taylor, you got to wait 1 sec.
Kyle Lee, the step back. Okay, so we're still got Thomas Burnside and Nico Bishop from the first.
Nico's down there somewhere.
Yeah, I know he is, but he's waiting for a parent.
Oh, there.
Gotta coordinate this with
Coming around, we're good.
I'm learning how this is working.
Okay, this is Taylor here. Who's after Taylor, guys?
Taylor Ring. Taylor would like to thank her family and teachers who helped her get through high school. She'd also like to thank her friends for making her time at Carihi High special. Congratulations, Taylor. Great work.
Oh, you had to make his up. You didn't write anything.
Okay, hang on for a sec. Yeah, they're the blue. No, it's just nice and short and sweet. Yeah, they're the Honda.
I'm just gonna pop that out and under there, under the way.
Okay, can I send Willis? That's his dad.
Are they all going together, like Victor and no?
Okay, buddy, you're up.
Hey, who's after wait till he gets way up there, 'cause there's not much to say.
Okay.
Aiden Willis. Aiden would like to thank his mom, dad, and grandpa for helping him through his journey at Carihi High. Congratulations, Aiden.
Okay, Eric and Lynn. We'll go Eric first. Okay, Eric, up you go. Yep.
On the go. Eric Fong. Eric plans after high school is to continue doing school by going to VIU. One of his greatest times at Carihi High was getting the opportunity to meet new people and going on road trips for sports activities. Lastly, he'd like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for all the support they've given him throughout his high school years. Congratulations, Eric.
Okay, Lynn, you're up. Lynn's up, and there's Victor.
Lynn Fong. Milene would like to thank her family and friends for their unconditional amount of love and support. She hopes to become a dental hygienist in the near future. She knows some of y'all don't brush your teeth and she can smell it through those masks. Anyways, she wants to put out a friendly reminder to get the Pfizer vaccine and to keep calm and carry on. Peace on the streets, Carihi High. Lynn is starting post-secondary at North Island College. She has chosen to do university studies in dental hygiene. Lynn's career plan is to become a dental hygienist. She has earned a bursary from Beyond Beautiful Smiles Dentistry. Way to go, Lynn.
Okay, Vic, you're up, buddy. All right, guys. Okay. I love all you guys. Vic, be shy. Be shy. Oh, I can't be shy.
Victor Lee. To begin, Victor would like to thank his family, teachers, and coaches for their endless amount of support and love throughout his high school career. In addition, he would also like to give a huge thanks to himself for his resilience shown in his work. From the beginning to the end, Victor has learned many real-life lessons taught by coaches and teachers, such as in life there will be ups and downs, and it's how you respond that will define your character. His favorite memory from his time at Carihi High is going on sporting trips with the lads and just goofing around the hotel room. Victor plans on becoming a superstar on the app called TikTok for years to come, and he'll be seen on live television very soon. Victor is excited to be attending the University of Vancouver Island in the fall, where he will earn a Bachelor of Business Administration. While on campus, he will be playing soccer for the VIU Mariners. His eventual career plans are to become a financial advisor. Victor has earned bursaries from the Eagles, Willow Point Lions Club, and the Royal Canadian Legion. Félicitations, Victor.
I told Seth I could make it up for him.
How do you say your last name?
Here's Seth. Dubois. Seth, do you have a parent here right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wait.
Okay, then you wait for just wait. I got your card ready. Okay, who's after you here? Who's that? Who's that? Dave. Dayton. Dayton what?
Dayton, what's your last
That's Polanco.
name?
Come on, I haven't seen
Maura Dibwad. Maura would like to thank her friends and family supporting her throughout her years at Carihi High. Congratulations.
This is Seth Bissong. And he's just no. Yeah, he's supposed. Okay. I have to wait to get to the spot.
You got it? Oh, right, there it is.
So, Dave, are you the black? Are you the truck with the?
No, his parents are standing under in the shade.
Okay, so who's the truck? Okay, then you'll go next.
Seth Bisson. Congratulations, Seth.
I didn't recognize him with the big crew mask.
Anakin is in the truck.
Talia? Okay, is Talia ready?
Talia.
Oh my God, that's two. Now that's the 12:30 time. I thought.
Yeah, well, we're already.
I can't see it.
We're almost 12:45.
Dayton Blanco, and then
Go.
Talia Haddock. Talia,
Dayton Belanco. Dayton would like to thank his parents and friends for enjoying the last 4 years of high school with him. He enjoyed his time at Carihi High, spending most of it on the river fly fishing with Mr. P. He's currently working as a laborer and hopes to one day become a welder. Congratulations, Dayton.
stand up on the start.
Ooh, chic, Faith.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you got Faith? Yeah. Okay, then you're in behind there, Faith? Vehicle?
Oh, well done, Faith. Thank you.
Talia Haddigan. Talia is very thankful to have had such a positive experience at Carihi High. She found many memories from her time playing soccer, and she'd like to thank her teammates and coaches for the memorable games, practices, and bus rides. She'd also like to thank her family and friends for believing in her and encouraging her to pursue her passions. She wishes all the best for her classmates and hopes some of them will be joining her at UVic this fall. She's excited to attend UVic in the fall. Her choice of studies is Bachelor's of Science and major in biochemistry. She hopes to be a family doctor. She's earned bursaries from the class of 66, the Campbell River Eagles, and the CEP Chinook Local 630. Congratulations, Talia.
When she walks off is when you got
Congratulations, Faith Martin. Great work. She dressed as
Faith Barton.
Did you slim down? Okay, you're up, Faith. I'm up. Okay, go. So, oh, she's getting awards. My bad.
Okay. Let's practice one.
She can back up.
Yeah.
In high heels. It must feel weird, huh?
Okay, Faith, now you're up. Stand on the yellow star. So, Dill, you stay here until Faith walks off.
Faith Barton. Faith would like to thank her mom and dad for being the best parents ever and always being there during this emotional roller coaster of a year. She would like to thank her granny for always getting her to dance and her little brother for being her best friend. Faith plans on becoming an emergency room doctor and hopes to never stop learning, even after she's done school. Faith is excited to start her time at Commencement College. Faith will be working to earn a Bachelor of Nursing Science. Later in life, Faith plans are to pursue a career in emergency medicine and work overseas with Doctors Without Borders. Faith is this year's recipient of the Paul Wilson Triple S Award and the Community Foundation's Barry Henschel Memorial Award. Bravo, Faith.
And Declan will be after. Okay, Dill, you're up, buddy. Okay, Declan. Come on up here, buddy. So just stay here in the shade for a second. You guys there?
Dylan Witt. Dylan has had a great time at Carihi High. He'd like to thank his parents, teachers, and everyone else along the way. Congratulations, Dylan.
That's Brian Kelly. Brian really enjoyed his time at Carihi High, even with the interesting end due to COVID. The main thing Brian will remember in his time in PE is his time in PE, which helped him decide to be a PE teacher. His favorite memory is paintballing with Chef Jeff to celebrate completing French immersion. Brian plans to take a year off with a couple of courses at NIC before starting his teaching degree at VIU. Félicitations, Brian.
Nice work, Brian. You're doing that next.
Okay.
Kayla.
Stand in the middle and they'll spiel about you. And then you can flip your tassel and walk off. Okay. Okay, next. Who's next? Is Declan next?
Kayla Christensen. Kayla would like to thank her sister and parents for their continued support. She'd like to also thank Fitz, Riddell, and all the staff at Carihi High. Thanks, Kayla. She couldn't have done it without you all, literally. She'll be continuing with her education at SFU this fall. Congratulations, Kayla.
Declan Hoflich. Declan would like to thank both of his parents for all their love and support throughout the past years. Félicitations, Declan.
Go, it's long, so I'm starting now. Start walking.
Way to go, Delaney.
Antipovich.
That's her.
Delaney Ewing. Delaney will be attending UVic this coming fall, where she'll pursue an undergrad in biomedical engineering. She'd like to thank her family for always supporting her and teaching her to always work hard and have fun along the way. She'd like to thank all the teachers who've been part of her journey. She feels very fortunate to have gone to school at Carihi High, where she was provided endless opportunities. She can't wait to see where the future takes her. She's been accepted to UVic's program and begins this fall. She's won a Daybreak Rotary Scholarship and a bursary from the Campbell River Principals and Vice Principals Association. We also want to recognize Delaney as a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the Environmental Club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Delaney. Congratulations.
Okay, you're up. Stand in the middle of the grass. They'll read about you, and then you just walk off.
Brooklyn Antipovich. Brooklyn would like to thank her mom for everything she has done for her over the past 18 years. She would also like to thank her friends for all the incredible adventures, including the ones to come. Brooklyn would like to thank Carihi High and all of her teachers for an unbeatable grade 12 year despite the challenges. Congratulations, Brooklyn.
Oh, I see. It's getting hot. Okay. So is Alana Holmes next?
Okay. We're going to put that right there. Don't worry. It's right beside you.
Yeah, we got it here. Okay, Alana Holmes.
Oh, I love Alana.
Okay, Alana.
I got this
Walk
one.
straight up. See what they're doing. Stand on the grass, face, and wait till as soon as Mr.
You
Bell
look great.
finishes, then you just
Well
walk
done,
off.
Alana. Yay, Alana. Yay.
Okay, who's after Alana?
Alana Holmes. Alana wants to thank her mom and dad for always supporting her regardless of how crazy her ideas may be. She lives by the quote, if it ain't rubbin' it, it ain't dubbin'. Congratulations, Alana.
I know you. I know you. Okay. Problem is, I gotta find you.
I'll read this. I'll read Campbell.
There he is. All right, now I know. Here's Campbell.
I'll read.
Okay, buddy, you're up. Luke. No, you're up. Walk up, stand on the grass, face out
Gold
toward.
star thing. There's a gold star thing there, Cam. Cameron Vaughn. Cam would like to thank his whole family for helping him along the way. He recognizes that hard work does, in fact, pay off. The greatest memory Cameron will have from Carihi High is the coffee runs he went on every day for Mr. Lorenick. He'd like to wish the best of luck to his fellow graduates. Great year, Cam. Nice finish. Congratulations.
Yeah, you start walking, and then when you get to the grass, they'll read your thing. Okay. Bethany Richards.
Luke Kingston. Luke would like to thank everyone who supported him throughout high school. He is excited to pursue a bachelor's degree of commerce starting at UVic in the fall, in the Gustafson School of Business. His current plan is to be working in the international field of business. Luke is receiving a bursary from the CRDTA. Félicitations, Luke.
Do you want to read Bethany? Because I'm
Yeah,
going to
I'd
read Shay
love to.
Watson next. Shay Watson is Shay's next car. You're up. Go.
There's Mom.
Shay, is yours the next car? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay, Shay Watson.
Bethany Richards.
Okay, I'll tell you what to do. There's a gold thing on
Beth would like to thank her friends for the laughs, her parents for always packing her lunch, and her teachers for not always marking her tardy, even though she came too late every single class. Bethany is a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the Environmental Club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Bethany. Félicitations, Beth.
Shay Watson. She'd like to thank everyone for their support and all of the memories. She had a great time at Carihi High and will look back fondly while furthering her education at UVic. She claims that school will be not the same without Riddell's weekly class interruptions and Just Dance Fridays. She'll be attending UVic in the fall where she'll earn her Bachelor of Science. She's keeping her doors open for whatever the future takes. She's receiving a bursary from the Campbell River Retired Teachers Association and a PAC bursary from the English department as our top all-around English student of the year. She has the distinguished honor of being Carihi High's top all-around student, receiving the Glyn Fitzgerald Award. She combined academic excellence, leadership, sports, and citizenship in exceptional ways. Early in her years, she was an accomplished student and athlete. As she grew, she tried new activities and challenged, joining leadership and drama. She was always an active, engaged learner full of curiosity and questions, well-liked and respected by her peers and staff alike. Her future is bright. She is also a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the Environmental Club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Carihi High will not be the same without you, Shay. Congratulations and carry on.
Inara Jawar. Inara would like to thank her mom and dad for how much they do for her. They've always been her biggest supporters. She would also like to thank Asha for always having her back. Lastly, she would like to thank her Cha-Cha for always being there for her and always being her #1 fan, even if that means being the loudest on the sidelines. Inara is looking forward to continuing her academic and soccer journey at UVic, but she is going to miss her Bibi and Baba and all their unconditional support over the years. Congratulations, Inara.
I don't know where that would be. Tracy, can you help her? Yep. Peyton Wilson Wells. He'd like to thank Ms. Smith and Ms. Lloyd for their continued guidance and support at Carihi High. His most memorable moments were the intramural games, pep rallies, soccer team, and trip to England, even though it was cut short. He had a passion for his culture and his artistic abilities, spending the last 2 rotations learning how to make his own carving tools and sharpening his skills under the watchful eye of Junior Greg and Bill Henderson. A quote that resonates for Peyton from Junior is, "Maza, what you doing now?" Peyton plans to attend school in the fall to become a conservation officer. He's found a true passion for his culture and is honing his skills and talents as an artist. He wants to continue learning more about painting, drumming, singing. Congratulations, Peyton, on being the first recipient of the Melidus Curtis Wilson Award. This award is presented to a student that portrays strong leadership, serves as a role model for the school by volunteering, participates in events, excelling in school, reaching out to fellow students, and exuding an overall positive attitude. A student that shows a great amount of humility, who continually strives for excellence and shows respect to their fellow students and teachers. These are all characteristics that Curtis portrayed and strived towards. The message from his family: we would like to thank Carihi High Secondary from the bottom of our hearts for allowing our family the opportunity to create this award to honor the special man of our family. He was such a huge part of not only our family, but the entire community of Campbell River. He worked tirelessly and endlessly, and that work to this day does not go unnoticed. He is truly missed by not only our family, but the entire community, and having this award will keep his fire alive. We'd like to congratulate the first recipient ever, Peyton Wilson Wells. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, Peyton.
Thank you for the alphabetical order that was saved. I'm telling you. This is Connor George.
Yep.
Oh, you were waiting. Yeah, yeah, waiting on Pete.
Oh, boy.
And then there's Alexandria, and then there's Roger.
Okay.
Okay, buddy, you're on. Yep. Okay, Alexandra, come on up. Hang out with me for a couple minutes.
Connor George. Connor would like to thank Mr. Shields for his consideration, care, and support over the last 3 years. Mr. Shields is an incredibly passionate teacher who always works to show students the work habits and skills they need to be successful. And Connor is immensely grateful for the many times Mr. Shields went out of his way to do the same for him. Thank you. Congratulations, Connor.
You can. Okay, Ralph. Oh, you're not there? Okay.
Alexandria Uzel Paulos. Alexandria would like to thank her parents, family, and friends for loving and supporting her throughout her time at Carihi High and getting her to where she is today. She'll be attending NIC in the fall. She's been accepted into the registered nursing degree program. She plans on getting her nursing degree at NIC and then furthering her education to become a pediatric nurse. She's been awarded a bursary from the Campbell River Hospital Auxiliary. Congratulations, Alexandria. Well, nice work, Alex.
Nico Bishop. Nico says, woohoo, goodbye to those early annoying wake-up calls. This is only the beginning. Thanks to his extended family for all their support and for always encouraging Nico to do his best. He'd also like to wish his little sister Gemma a very happy 12th birthday. In the future, he looks forward to being able to travel and explore new places, to own a ferret, and to discover what career path he'd like to pursue. Lastly, he'd like to leave his fellow 2021 graduates with the following quote: "Eagles may soar, but weasels don't get sucked into jet engines." John Benfield. Congratulations, Nico.
Stop on the gold star. Keep going. Jillian Olfert. Jillian would like to give a special thank you to her mom and supportive family for helping her get through these years. Thank you as well to all the kind staff at Carihi High for helping her in the beginning steps of this life adventures. Congratulations, Jill. Jill, you did it. Woohoo!
Spell your last name?
Trinity Ojala. Trinity had a successful finish to the year and wishes to thank her family for all their support and the teachers of Carihi High. She looks forward to the future. Congratulations, Trinity.
Ravjot Baines. Ravjot would like to thank her parents for their unconditional love and support. She would also like to thank her brother, Kirat, for always making her laugh. Lastly, she would like to thank her friends for making her time at Carihi High so memorable. Ravjot is looking forward to pursuing sciences at UVic and is excited to start a new chapter of her life. However, she's going to miss annoying her family when she is bored. Congratulations, Ravjot.
Oh, here he is. Here's Jake. Good. Go, Jake. I got you. Stand up on the grass and face.
When you get to the
gold star,
there's a gold X on the ground.
Come on up, buddy.
Jacob Varon. Jacob is thankful for his school finishing, marking the end of his victory lap. He'd like to take the time to thank his family for their endless support and that has been given to him throughout the long journey. His future plans are to shoot for his goals as they surface and hopefully have a family. His best memory was shredding the guitar up in Mr. Shields' class, and a quote that he lives by is, "Tough times don't last, tough people do." Jacob's words of wisdom are to get it done and don't procrastinate, otherwise you'll end up doing a victory lap. And he'd like to remind future Varens and Goulets coming to Carihi High to do it better than he did and finish strong. Well done, Jacob. Congratulations.
Okay, buddy, you're on.
I'll wait till it gets
Hey, Sylvie.
Gavin Johnston. Gavin would like to thank his teachers, family, and friends for all the wonderful and unforgettable memories and their support to help him reach this day. Félicitations, Gavin.
Go right and stop on the gold star.
You've gone green since I last saw you.
Ryder Brown. Ryder would like to thank his parents for the freedom and support they've given him throughout the years. He'd like to give a big shout out to Wikipedia and Copy Paste for all the help they provided. Congratulations, Ryder.
Okay, you're on, buddy. Just go stand on the grass while they talk about you. And then when they're done, you can flip your tassel and just keep heading that way.
Quinn Kenny. Quinn would like to thank his friends and family for helping him through high school and making his last year a memorable one. Next year, Quinn will be attending UBC in Vancouver for forestry engineering and operations. He wishes nothing but the best for all the grads of 2021. Cheers! Next year, where he will start a Bachelor of Science in Forestry, specializing in harvest planning and engineering. He will attain the Professional Engineer designation and become a registered professional forester. Quinn has been awarded the Mike McInnes Memorial Award this year. Congratulations, Quinn.
Maria and Tara. You'll probably get it wrong. Like many people have. Okay, now as soon as Quinn starts reading, okay, you go right over to the west. You stand there and they read about you and then you walk off. Okay, who's up?
On the gold star.
Okay, Scotty. You guys the next car, Scotty? Hang on. Okay, hang on, Scotty.
Maria Entare. Maria would like to thank her family and teachers for supporting her through this journey. During her time at Carihi High, she's learned that kindness is everything one needs to survive in this world. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Congratulations, Mariah.
Literally cooking.
Yeah, for sure. Scott Asu. Scott would like to thank everyone that put up with him throughout his childhood, and even those who continue to put up with him now, his parents especially. Scott likes to think the grade 12s enjoyed their life at Carihi High and are all excited to return in 2041 for their reunion. He wishes everyone the best and to enjoy the next 20 years of their life so they can recount their crazy adventures throughout life. Bravo, Scott.
You're doing great. I see we're all doing great. He's last of this everything. Saren Charlevoix. Saren would like to thank her mom, dad, brother, sister, and best friend Haley for all their support these last 4 years. She'd also like to thanks to Miss Halpin, Mr. McKenzie, Mr. Lornak for putting up with her sass. She also wants to congratulate her fellow graduates. While she knows she may never cross their paths again, she hopes they take care of themselves and enjoy whatever life has to offer. Congratulations, Saren.
Okay, buddy, you're on. Okay. Who's next? Is that Emma?
Manuel Perdiza. Manuel wants to thank his family and friends, especially the Bio 11 crew. He would also like to thank Donnie Fitzpatrick, Rob Telford, and Joe Shields. Manuel is looking forward to his time at UVic. His choice of study is biology. Manuel eventually plans on becoming an environmental conservationist. Manuel has been awarded the Coastal Community Credit Union Scholarship and $1,000 to implement his project. Congratulations to Manuel, who will receive a $2,000 scholarship, plus up to $1,000 to implement his project. Once his project is complete, he will receive an additional $500 scholarship for a total of $2,500. This hardworking student's community project is to restore Hanks Beach Forest Conservation Park. He would also like to clear out the overgrown trail and remove invasive species. Manuel will be purchasing tools to help with this project and with the funds provided. And once the work is completed, he will be donating them to the Friends of Cortez Island Society. Congratulations, Manuel.
Emma Nelson. Emma would like to thank her whole family for supporting her, especially her younger sisters, Lua, Anissa, and Anik, for keeping her breaks in between homework sessions so interesting. She really enjoyed playing doctor with Lua, reading with Anissa, and having short, strange, yet amusing conversations with Anik. As for her parents, she'd like to say thanks, Mom, for the countless hours of support, and her dad for the humor he provided with her during studying. To all other 2021 grads, she suggests they ponder the words, the greatest enemy of progress is not failure, but rather refusal to try. She's still undecided if she'll begin her studies at NIC or UVic due to the COVID situation. She'd eventually like to do a Bachelor of Science with combined major in biology and psychology. She has earned a PAC bursary from the Department of Mathematics and is this year's winner of a major Carihi High award, the Alexander Dredruel Leadership Award. It's presented for excellence and leadership. She contributed to senior leadership in every possible way in a unique year. She always attended morning meetings and helped create every event. She sold cans of Crush and mini eggs, visited classrooms for spirit days, came in when she was on a spare to help count points for sports day activities. She contributed to her community through a volunteer, Campbell River, and has impressively started an initiative to help students with their mental health called Global Youth for Youth. Congratulations, Emma, and the future is bright. No, Ian's right there. I'm going to go to Ian's spot. He's going to come here.
Ting Vu. Ting would like to thank his parents for doing parent things and his dad for packing gummies for his tummies every lunch break. He would also like to thank all the boys in the group chat for making this one of the best school years he has had at Carihi High, even though it was definitely the strangest one. And for anyone that has put a smile on his face, thank you. He wishes you the best of luck. Congratulations, Ting.
Victor Malinsky. Victor would like to thank all the teachers who supported his learning and growth, even if the learning methods were unorthodox. He'd also like to thank his friends for sticking by and making school less boring. Congratulations, Victor. On the X, there's an X in gold.
Jordan Barclay. Jordan says thanks. Congratulations, Jordan.
It's right here.
Grace Ringdow. Grace would like to thank her family for the endless love and support throughout the years and her friends for continuous laughs, even when timed inappropriately. During her time at Carihi High, she learned to walk on the right side of the hallway, overcome her fear of ordering from the cafeteria, and even graduated. Carihi High has been a wonderful school, and she thanks all of the teachers who helped her to get her where she is today. Grace will be attending Simon Fraser University in the fall in the Faculty of Education. Grace's career plans include becoming a French immersion elementary school teacher and eventually doing her master's. Grace is the recipient of the Altrusa Bursary in memory of Chris Paris, a longtime member of Altrusa. Grace will also be receiving bursaries from the Kinsmen and the Ladies Auxiliary of the Eagles. The Altrusa Bursary is in memory of Chris Paris. Chris was a beloved member of the Altrusa Campbell River since 2004. In spite of health challenges, Chris inspired club members by constantly stepping forward to volunteer for projects. Félicitations, Grace.
I'll wait till you're on the X. Keep walking to the X.
Puerto Rico, isn't it? No,
Puerto Rico. I thought it was Rico.
Alex Movold. He would like to thank his family for supporting him through his high school and say, peace out, Dirty Riv. Congratulations, Alex.
Trevor, Puerto Rico. Trevor would like to thank his parents for guiding him on the right path and shaping him into who he is today. He would also like to thank his sister for always being there for him and teaching him how to be sensitive. He will always remember how despite a global pandemic, we all still managed to have fun and enjoy high school. Félicitations, Trevor.
Thanks, David. Stop on the X. David Cliff. David feels like he's accomplished a lot during his high school years. He's made lots of friends and memories that he won't forget. He'd like to thank everyone that has supported him and been there for him every year. He can't wait to see what the future brings. Congratulations, David.
Yep, you're on. Good for you. Okay, who's next? Your name is? Jewel?
Katiana McEwen. Katiana has enjoyed all her years at Carihi High. She has created many new friends and memories she'll never forget. As she sets out to accomplish bigger and better things, she'd like to thank everyone that has been there for her throughout the years and stood by her as she tries to accomplish her dreams. Félicitations, Katiana.
You did, Murph. I knew you would.
Ethan Jewell. Ethan would like to thank his friends and family for the prolonged support they've given him over the years. He'd like to thank his teachers for the work they've done and the extra help they've provided. He learned a lot and made many friends over the years and looks forward to the future and keeping living in the moment. Congratulations, Ethan.
Right where Ethan was, you stand there and they'll leave. Yes, he likes it. Yes, it's all good. Ty Scogan.
Kyle Barnes, or affectionately known as Murph. Kyle would like to thank his family, friends, teachers, and anyone who's helped him on his way to graduation. Thank you. Congratulations, Kyle.
Okay, no walk up, no notes for him. Okay, who's next?
Ty Scogan. Ty would like to thank his family for their endless support and getting him through these 13 years. He had a great time at Carihi High, mostly hanging out in the gym with his friends and enjoying English 12 with Mr. Adele. Congratulations, Ty. You did great.
Okay, yeah, you're up. Okay, is Tai Chi next?
Yeah.
Sanoa Opie. Sanoa would like to thank her family and friends, teachers, for putting up with her and pushing her to success throughout her years at Carihi High. She'd especially like to thank Mr. Fitz for believing in her when she didn't believe in herself and would always push her to do great things. Sanoa would also like to congratulate the class of 2021 for pushing harder than ever throughout these tough times. She looks forward to running into you in the future. So long, Carihi High. Congratulations, Sanoa.
Ella McCullough. Ella would like to thank her friends, family, and her best friend, Jordan McDonald, for sticking by her side from kindergarten to grade 12. Throughout Ella's time at Carihi High, she made lots of new friends and great memories she will never forget. Ella is a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the Environmental Club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Ella. Bravo, Ella.
Mike Smith. Mike would like to thank all his EAs for helping him through some tough times. He'd also like to thank Ms. Paris, Ms. Coombs, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Lornick, Ms. Longeway. He liked to hang out with his friends and cousins around the basketball court. He says he learned a lot from leadership, PE basketball, and woodwork. He also liked his art and skills math classes. He says good friends are very important because they always help him stay out of trouble. Carihi High is a great school and he will miss being here. Congratulations, Mike.
Tai Chi Duffy. Tai Chi would like to thank his mom, Miwa, and dad, Neil, for all their love and support. He would also like to thank all his EAs and teachers for all the help he has been given in school. He has had some amazing friends throughout his school years, and they too need a big thank you. Tai Chi has learned many things in his 18 years, but the most important thing to him are all the people and friends in his life. They make him happy. He has great athletic ability, and his time in Mr. Wilson's basketball class was probably his favorite class. Tai Chi will miss all of the great times he's had at Carihi High. Congratulations, Tai Chi.
And now the McDonald era ends at Carihi High. Jordan McDonald. Jordan would like to thank her friends and teachers for their support and help through her school years. She would like to thank her friends, her best friend Ella, for creating wonderful memories and contributing to who she is now. Jordan would like to congratulate the rest of her grad class for surviving this life-changing year and wish the best of luck to them in the future. The Carihi High staff would like to thank the McDonald parents for having 4 amazing kids. Congratulations, Jordan.
Nature Griffin Good. Nature would like to thank Mr. Moore, Mr. Fitzpatrick, Ms. Kobalak, and Mr. Shields for being amazing educators who made Carihi High a better place. Nature truly enjoyed her time at Carihi High, spending every lunch at the Gamers Guild, and she's looking forward to her new experiences at NICU Vic. Finally, Nature would like to share this quote: "One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world." Buddha. Nature will be doing a dual admission at NIC and UVic. Her choice of study is sociology. Nature says she wants to be the Prime Minister of Canada one day. Nature is this year's winner of the Sandra Weems SLGBTQ Advocacy and Support Scholarship, as well as the Gus Papagiannis Smart Choices Bursary and the David H. Olson Award. Congratulations, Nature.
Okay, I can't find Luke Jerome. Can you do Luke Jerome? I can't find Luke Jerome. Well, it should be, but it's certainly not any of the times. News hour. Hang on. 1:45, buddy. 1:45. Jesus. Okay, up again. Up again. Hey, Luke, I want to see you some dancing and some singing. Okay. Heidi, you ready? I'm ready. Who's got Heidi?
Luke Jerome. Luke would like to thank his parents for supporting and helping him through his high school years, as well as his friends for making the years much more memorable and fun. Luke has made many great memories with various sports teams and elective classes, and is extremely grateful for the coaches and teammates who pushed him to play his best and be the best off the court. A special thanks to his mom for always having a cafeteria card at the ready for lunches, and Mr. P for sparking his passion for fly fishing. Congratulations, Luke.
Yeah, but first stand on the X while I'm speaking. Are your people at the front of the line?
John, are you staying here doing this?
I'm staying here, yes.
Oh, awesome.
Who's next?
Heidi Schulte. No one is for now. Heidi would like to thank her friends and family for their continuous love and support throughout the years. Although this year has been extra weird, she'd like to thank all her wonderful and enthusiastic teachers who've made her year one to remember. She'll miss Riddell's random visits, philosophy talks in French, and physics conversation that always seemed to spiral out of control. She plans to attend UVic to study science. She's looking forward to her time at UVic and been accepted to their Bachelor of Science program. She says she's open book when it comes to her career path, but believes she'll be doing something that involves helping others. She is this year's recipient of the Daybreak Rotary John Hayes Scholarship and the Sam Iverson Memorial Bursary. Heidi is also the recipient of one of Carihi High's major school awards, the Tyee Award. It's presented to a student who exemplifies all the qualities of being a Tyee. They are kind, welcoming students who make a positive contribution to the school community and community activities. She's always eager to get involved to support fellow students without any expectation of recognition. Her energy brings joy to any class she's in with her bubbly and positive demeanor. She's generous with her time. Her strengths are kindness. She's a welcoming person that make it easy for her to have positive relationships with peers and adults alike. We are incredibly proud of what Heidi has accomplished here and know that she has a promising future ahead. Congratulations, Heidi. She is also this year's valedictorian.
At this time, I would like to welcome our guest speaker this year, Mr. Fred Schaub.
Good afternoon. If I would have known they make me stand in the sun, I wouldn't have written a 50-minute speech. First of all, I would like to thank the grads of 2021 to have me up here. This is a very humbling and a very great honor. Thank you, Grace. Grads of 2021, I get my years mixed up. I'm a little bit old. By now you're probably pretty tired of hearing how special and how strange and how different this grad year was and how different this grad celebration is and how this is going to make its way in world history. As an old guy, let me tell you one thing. You probably will not make it into world history over this one. It's probably going to blow over. But what you will take from this experience, I hope, is that things do not always have to be the same to be great. Chief Roberts talked for an indigenous traditions that have been around for thousands of years and have persisted through many more tough times than one pandemic. So I always have to smile, or maybe it's more of a grin, when I hear people talk about the long-standing traditions of a graduation or a grad year. Don't get me wrong. Graduation is very important. It is your rite of passage. And you need to be very, very proud today. We all are very proud of you. But grad years and grad celebrations change. And at the end, it is not how we celebrate you, it is that we celebrate you. The main thing you're celebrating here today is your time of basic public education has come to an end. You now have the foundational skills to go out there into the wild world and be successful in one way or the other. There will be bends and there will be curves, but you will be okay. You will adjust. And this is one of the main things your special grad year during a pandemic has taught you more than any grad class before. You know you can adjust. As you leave those gilded halls of Carihi, most important will be the people you met over your 13 years in public education, the friends you made. Friends are the baking bits in the salad bowl of life. Who else could put it so eloquently than America's great philosopher Homer J. Simpson? Over this past year, since I left Carihi, I get asked a lot, don't you miss it? And what I realized is, what I miss the most are the students. Okay, I do miss a little bit those whiffs of bubblegum flavored cherry scents coming out of the Sea Wing Boys bathroom. But I really miss the most you guys, the students. It's always been an honor to watch a grad class go from grade 9 to grade 12. I think it was February 2017 when I first laid my eyes on this grad class. It was down at Phoenix. You were marched into the multipurpose room by Mr. Rulon. And as always, when I talk to the grade 8s, I bring all my great jokes, and they always fall flat. Something with the grade 8s, they're just really a tough crowd. Next time I saw you was in spring, when you came up for your transition visit. I loved those days. You have 200 grade 8s, nervous to the brim, but trying to be so cool and so unfazed. And then you have all the poor teachers who have to herd them up here, looking stressed and frazzled all day long. One thing I remember from that grad, or from that first meeting in the multipurpose room, there were 2 or 3 girls. We had the multipurpose room set up like we always do, 100 chairs here, 100 chairs here, a walkway in between. And there were 2 or 3 girls who sat in that walkway on the floor, and they wouldn't budge. And I think every teacher from Phoenix went by them and told them to go sit in the chair. And I just loved that moment watching this. Sorry for those teachers, but those girls brought a smile to my face. So when it came up for me to do my spiel, I went over to the girls, bent down and said, hey guys, can you please go and sit in a chair? You know, it's sort of a safety thing, and it would be really embarrassing if I have to ask you in front of everybody. The girls got up, sat down, smiled. You guys, those 3 girls have no idea. You made my day. I felt so great that day. So grads, as you go out in this world of ours, be a little bit like those girls once in a while. Not every time, but once in a while. Don't just do things because it is expected or because that's always been that way. Ask questions. Look for other ways to do things. Keep figuring out who you are and who you want to be, and never settle. But, most importantly, learn to be happy at every stage with yourself and with the people around you. Heck, I'm 60 years old. I'm still not really sure what I want to be when I grow up. The one thing I learned during my time on this little space rock we're all sitting on, it is okay to ask those questions, so long as you do not stop there. Bring something to the table. And if you want to change things, you need to be that change. You can't just ask other people to do it for you. So long as you respect who and what is there in the moment, you will always be fine asking those questions. Vivakai elder Alberta Billy tells us how each individual person is born with their own talents. And sometimes we get lost because we lose sight of our talents, or maybe because we never actually realized them. Finding out who you are is looking for those talents. Don't let others tell you what your talents are, but also don't settle too soon. Be happy with every stage on your life journey you reach. Enjoy where you are in those moments, and keep your mind open, as you might not have discovered all those talents of yours yet. So grads, today is one of those moments to celebrate. Enjoy and appreciate what you have achieved. And there's no better way to celebrate than to be thankful and kind to the ones who helped you getting here. I look at you grads, not that you're all here, but normally you would. But I know our little space rock isn't going to be in good hands. Go out, celebrate, have fun, but most of all, be safe by being kind to yourself and by being kind to everybody else. So grads, as you go out, I wish you all the very, very best and the best of luck. And like every year, I ask you to come back once in a while, usually during reading break, and tell us how you're doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Schaub. At this time, I would like to present to you this year's valedictorian, Heidi Schulte.
Okay. Good afternoon, family, friends, Carihi staff, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2021. I'm sure I can speak on behalf of my peers in saying that we are extremely grateful for your support on this special day and the days leading up to it. To the graduating class of 2021, our time has finally come. We've officially crossed the stage that we have dreamt about for the past 4 years, and although it may look different than how we all had imagined it, we have officially received a high school education. Now, before we get too excited about looking towards the future, I would like to reflect upon the year 2003. Now, you may be thinking, well, Heidi, this is the year I was born. Well, you are in fact right. New to the world, everything seemed so wondrous and life was just suddenly there. We were forced to dive into life headfirst and accept the unknown. Years later, we were enrolled in this thing called public education. It seemed strange at first and even scary for some, but after finishing that first year of kindergarten, we grew to understand the reasoning behind it. Whew. Sorry. In the past 13 years, we have grown as students and we have grown as people. Our poetry units have transitioned from Dr. Seuss to Richard Wagamese, and we have transitioned from awkward to slightly less awkward, from children to young adults. And now here we are, 18 years later, and we find ourselves facing the same problems we did in the year 2003. Because a lifetime of events and milestones are about to unfold in front of us, and we have no direction. We just showed up one day, and rather than receiving a birth certificate, we received a diploma. No more Mondays to Fridays, no more 8 a.m. starts or 2:50 finishes, no more Carihi High. And although we are moving on, Carihi High will always unite us. Whether it's from that first grade 9 assembly where we were taught that vaping in the bathroom is not acceptable, or to the endless amounts of Steiners, Tim's, and Starbucks we consumed over the 4 years, I don't know. But the lessons we learned here will help guide us in the future. For some, intramurals at lunchtime or the dreaded group projects taught us teamwork. For others, the late night rehearsals in the theater room and endless band room practices ignited passion and ambition within us. And for others, Poutine Fridays taught us that sometimes some things in life are worth waiting for. But when we stop to think about it, Carihi High and its memories will only be a small portion of what we take with us. The real memories and lessons come from the people of Carihi High, the staff. The faculty at Carihi High have worked tirelessly to give us an experience unlike any other. And just like Carihi High, they have taught us lessons that we can't necessarily just get from the pages of a textbook. During our first 2 years at Carihi High, Mr. Jepson's relentless cross-country and soccer recruitment tactics have taught us that persistence is key. Since the start of grade 9, Mr. Riddell taught us that any time is a suitable time to talk about what's on your mind. When Mr. Jeffrey answers questions with other questions, we have learned that a lot of the time we already know the answers and we just need to look at the bigger picture. Miss Panziera and Miss Nelson have taught us that a simple smile or wave in the hallway can truly make someone's day. And finally, the teacher band has taught us to always follow our passions, even if our jobs or further commitments may get in the way. And finally, throughout all our 4 years at Carihi High, every single one of our staff have shown us that there is always someone who cares. To all the staff at Carihi High, thank you for your work and being important role models in our lives. To the other important role models in our lives, our parents, caregivers, and guardians. You did it! Woo! Although some teachers may have told us that we are amazing kids and have great work ethic, I know that you have seen the true selves of us, and sometimes that is not very pretty. You have brought us into this world, and you have not yet taken us out, despite the numerous warnings. Thank you for holding our hands on the first day of school, and today, thank you for letting go and trusting us to grow into the adults we will soon be. Every single one of us has a different upbringing, set of beliefs, and morals, and we each have our own passions and goals. We have traveled from different schools, districts, and continents, and as cliche as it sounds, we all have a journey. As you sit here in front of me, it may feel like your life is going in 50 million directions, but after getting to know you guys, know you have the skills to conquer life with grace and elegance. I struggled as I thought about how I wanted to end this message. I wanted to pick the perfect quote or closing thought to capture everything. And then I read through our yearbook and saw the amazing ideas and beliefs you already have. One said, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind." Another wrote, "Always expect the unexpected, and don't take anything for granted, because at the end of the day, you will regret not doing or saying something that you should have said or done." And finally, "Don't hate, appreciate." And I realized after reading your advice that I don't need to tell you anything beyond be true to yourself and believe in yourself. Live by your words and you will do remarkable things. Congrats to the grads, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you, Heidi, for those kind words towards your fellow grads. That was incredibly powerful. At this time, we're getting ready to welcome our next group of graduates onto the stage for their walk across the stage to congratulate them.
Kai Walker. Kai would like to thank her family and friends and her mom for helping her with everything. She is excited about what the future holds after Carihi High. Congratulations, Kai.
Landis Callan. Landis' best memories of her time at Carihi High would be anything involving her friends and the laughs they shared together. Landis will be pursuing a career in radiology. She hopes to travel the world and is excited for whatever adventures lay ahead of her. She would like to thank her two amazing humans, her mom and dad, for all their support they have given her and continue to give her. Her favorite quote, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?"
Cheyenne Gray. Cheyenne would like to thank her mom for always making sure that she came to school. Cheyenne's time at Carihi High was filled with basketball and hanging with friends. She learned that she was good at math. One of Cheyenne's most wonderful memories is of a day trip to McIver Lake, where she danced for the first time around other students. Congratulations, Cheyenne.
Amber Bishop. Amber's 3 years at Carihi High flew by in a flash, thanks to the help of her amazing mother, her loving group of friends, and the support and kindness she received from her teachers. Amber would like to give a special thanks to Miss Lingerie for inspiring and supporting her on her artistic path. She would also like to thank Mr. Riddell for making English 12 and Drama 10 two classes she will always remember. Congratulations, Amber.
Yeah. Hunter Moen. Congratulations, Hunter.
Scotia Sparrow. Scotia plans to take a gap year to save money so she can continue her schooling in Ontario at Loyalist College, where she'll study corrections. She would like to thank her parents and teachers for helping her through high school and helping her realize that it wasn't as scary as she thought when in grade 9. She's met some wonderful friends during her years here and hopes to carry these friendships into her life after high school. Congratulations, Scotia.
They're gonna move up. Emma Kearse. Emma would like to thank Mr. Swanson for being a good teacher and friend throughout middle and high school, and her best friend, Alexa Palin, for always making her laugh. Congratulations, Emma. That's Hongli. Hongli.
Okay. This is Hong, right?
Yes.
Jade Jatt. Jade is thanking her mom and dad and family for constantly supporting her through her personal and public struggles, her incredible friends, and boyfriend for inspiring her to be the best version of herself. Jade gives a massive thanks to herself for getting through some of the toughest times of her life and allowing herself to experience life to the fullest. She loves you all. Congratulations, Jade.
Hong Lee. Hong would like to acknowledge that another school year has passed by, and she is leaving her beloved Carihi High School to walk on a completely new life path. Hong was lucky to have such wonderful teachers, and she would like to send her friends and teachers, her second fathers and mothers, her deepest gratitude and sincere thanks for the lovely time she has had at Carihi High. Congratulations, Hong. Maybe I can stay here and you can stay there and we can just pass the cards, because otherwise I'm standing in the sun.
We're tripping each other. Yeah.
Stay with me, Trish.
Trayson Malapitan. Trayson would like to thank his family and friends for the support over the years, especially everyone in the drama class, Mrs. Knight, Mr. Shields, Mr. Bagley, and Mr. Kowalchuk. Congratulations, Trey.
Trisha Fernandez. The outpouring of love and support have made Trisha who she is today. It empowered her to finish this chapter of her life. She will go confidently in the direction of her dreams and live the life she has imagined. Congratulations, Trisha.
Okay, Alex, you're on.
I want to read Tristan, please. What's that?
Yeah.
Okay, come on up here, Tristan. Yeah. Okay, stand here and see it. Okay, so watch where Alex is going. That's where you're going to stop. There's a yellow wall that's there at last. Okay. You're going to stand there while Mr. Jeffrey reads you.
Alex Anderson. Alex would like to thank his wrestling team for being a uniquely welcoming home and family. He appreciates all that he has learned from his team, classmates, teachers, and friends. Thank you to his parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and siblings for raising and nurturing him into the bean sprout he is today. Special thanks to Barry, Mark, Gina Jinda, Emily, Matt Sparling, and anyone who has played a special part in his life. Congratulations, Alex.
Tristan Barassa. Tristan would like to thank his friends and family that helped with high school during the past 3 years. It didn't matter if it was homework or just a simple question, someone was always able to lend a hand. School the past years has been amazing, but finally finishing it and getting to move on to bigger things in life is very exciting. Congratulations, Tristan.
Alexander Duncan. Alex would like to thank his mother for motivating him to keep going when things got difficult for him, and to the teachers that believed in him when he didn't believe in himself. Alex understands now to not give up when things get tough for him. Alex recognizes it to be important to take good care of your mental health. For every dark night, there's a brighter day. Tupac Shakur. Congratulations, Alex. Not yet.
Ben Kirshner. Ben wishes to give thanks to teachers Mr. Pasterzi, Mr. Smith, and Mr. Lorenik, which I always say wrong. Ben's next goal after high school is to get his Class 1 driver's license. One of Ben's best memories during high school was attending the fly fishing trips with the Carihi High fly fishing program. Congratulations, Ben.
Web is?
Way to go, Kate.
Waterhouse. There you go. Hi, Web, stay here for a sec. Okay, Kate. Look where Kate stops. That's kind of where you're going. There's a yellow there. Okay, on the grass.
Kate Coolidge. Kate would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for helping her get to this day. Her plan is to take general courses at North Island College while she decides what she wants to do. Kate enjoyed her time spent at Carihi High and wishes everyone the best as they start the next chapter of their lives. Congratulations, Kate.
Okay, Web, you're on, buddy. Up you go. Okay, Alexa. Yep.
Do we have Alexis?
I will get it. Stay with me, Alexa. Just hang on.
Webb Waterhouse. Webb would like to thank all his teachers he has had these past 4 years, especially the fun ones. He's sorry for always being late. Webb would like to thank his friends and family for all the support, even when he was being annoying. He plans on going to BCIT this fall for the TV and video production program. Webb's eventual career goal is to become a filmmaker or a video game director. Webb has been awarded a bursary from the Carihi High class of '66. Congratulations, Webb.
Who we got? Parkinson. How you doing, buddy? Good. I love to read names, but I'm not.
Is it Palin or Palin?
Palin. Alexa Palin.
Alexa Palin. Alexa would like to thank Emma for bringing good times to the table. Thank you, Mom, as well. Alexa is a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the environmental club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Alexa. Congratulations.
Stand there. There's an X on the grass. X on the grass. Stand there while they talk. When they're finished, flip your tassel over and just head on. Hey, gentlemen, how you doing? You got a haircut, I see. That's good.
Nathan Parkinson.
He's got the fluff.
Nathan would like to thank his family for always being there for him through his highs and lows. Although COVID messed up his grad year, he had a great time at Carihi High and an amazing grade 12 year, making a bunch of great new friends. He is going to take a year to work and take general courses at North Island College before going to VIU to study kinesiology. Congratulations, Nathan.
Good boy, Nate. Okay, buddy, you're on. Pacheco? Is it Pacheco or Pacheco?
Pacheco.
Jake, Pacheco or Pacheco?
Keldon Kushel-Ross. Keldon would like to thank his family and his friends for their support over the years. He would also like to thank all his teachers, especially Mr. Kowalchuk. Thanks for putting up with me for 7 years. Famous quote, not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. Keldon will be attending BCIT and NIC in the fall. His choice of study is marine studies. Eventually, Keldon wants to be working in the marine industry. He is receiving bursaries from the CRDTA and the Campbell River Realtors Association. Congratulations, Keldon. Jake is 100% pizzazz.
Here's Davin.
Should see him
It's a
sewing.
very long one, so it's good to start reading when he walks. You're getting a couple of nice little things. Oh, shoot.
Jake Pacheco.
And your mom's going to be so proud.
Jake Pacheco would like to thank the audience for providing a wonderful assortment of background characters for his Truman Show-esque sitcom of a life. He would like to thank all the actors, for his friends, family, and the show staff for producing such a special show. Although he could see the plot twists from a mile away, he was always eager for how things would unfold in the next week. In all seriousness, he tips his hat to you for such a wonderful beginning to his life and wishes you all a pleasant future, whatever that will be. Baba Booey, and have a good day. Congratulations, Jake.
Okay, Dav, you're up. You can start reading right away on the longer ones. Like
Okay.
Davin's got a bit to read, so.
2 pages.
Who's next? Oh, Cam.
Davin Taylor. Davin would like to thank Chris Haydick and all the present and past members of the former Gamers Guild for showing him a place to discover his favorite pastime, along with meeting many people who share the same interests. He would like to thank those people for everything, friends, hobbies, and a fun place at Carihi High. May COVID be over soon so the Guild can give new Carihi High students the same feelings and experiences it gave Davin Taylor. Davin will be attending VIU in the fall. He has been accepted into their Bachelor of Science program with a major in computer science. Davin's plan is to work in the field of computer programming. He is receiving bursaries from the CR Principals and Vice Principals Association and the Gus Papagiannis Smart Choice, there you go, Papagiannis Smart Choices Award. Davin is also this year's recipient of the Jim Reed Memorial Mathletics Award. Congratulations. There's more. The Jim Reed Memorial Math Award is presented to a Carihi High student who has achieved an excellence in mathematics and will pursue a field in that career. Davin is an extremely curious and driven student who enjoys learning about math concepts, and he is deeply interested in finding mathematical connections in all things. Davin has a great sense of humor, enjoys a good math pun, and he is unapologetically his own person. Davin is also known for his ability to crush his opponents in the Carihi High Gamers Guild by creating huge creatures that had unreasonable amounts of +1/+1 counters. Congratulations. We are very proud of your accomplishments, Davin, and we wish you success as you pursue a career in computer science. Well done, Davin.
Well, maybe we'll keep doing this because we don't have much shade, do we?
I know.
Colin, who's up?
Camden Hicks. Camden enjoyed his time at Carihi High. He'd like to thank all his friends and family for supporting him through the incredibly long and hard journey through his high school years. His time at Carihi High was without question the hardest 4 years of his life. He will remember every little thing about Carihi High because during the hard time of the pandemic, it was a constant reminder that home isn't a place, it is where closest friends and family are. Congratulations, Camden. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Josh, come on up here.
Jordan Ernst. Jordan would like to thank his mother for the sandwiches. Congratulations, Jordan.
there'll be a gold X on the grass you can stand on.
Josh Wold. Josh would first like to give thanks to all the staff for making his experiences so enjoyable, whether it be joking around with Miss Fink, obviously, or with Mr. Kurluck teaching him real life skills, or for the ladies in the Aboriginal room giving him kind encouragement and compliments. From these experiences, he now understands the importance to follow your dreams. It sounds cliche, but you've only got one shot in this world, so you might as well make it worth living. Congratulations, Josh.
Okay, yep, you're up, Caleb. Okay, Devlin, hang on. We gotta give you a hug, but let me do this.
Michaela Roberts. Michaela would like to thank herself and the group of other island kids she met in grade 10 for guiding her through her years of adolescent mania. Her plan is to go on to study psychology to finally understand what was going on in her classmates' and teachers' minds, as well as the words that came out of their mouths. Congratulations, Michaela.
Tiara Devlin. Tiara would like to thank her family and friends for all their support. She is looking forward to starting school in the fall. Congratulations, Tiara.
Hold on, hold on. I need to take the pictures of another whale.
Can I read Jairus's too? Yeah.
Last of the mammals? Okay, okay, Isabella, you're on. Okay, see where she's going? That's where you're hitting.
Isabella Meredith.
Watch the show. You stand up there.
Isabella would like to give special thanks to her mom and family, as well as all the individuals who made the insignificant years of high school a little more significant. Isabella is going forward to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree at UVic and sends her best wishes to future grads. Isabel is a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the Environmental Club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Isabella. Congratulations. Okay, angry? Okay. Okay, got it. Jairus Wales. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same? Congratulations, Jairus.
Eilish Hanseed. She said she wrote her walk down notes, but we can't find them. So we're just going to make them up for her. I've been threatening to do this to kids for years. She would like to thank her families and friends for her lovely adventurous time at Carihi High. Congratulations, Eilish.
Sorry, am I saying Lily or Lilith? Am I saying Lily? Okay. Lilith Allen. Lily wants to thank her friends and family for sticking by her for the past 3 years and is looking forward to her journey to UVic this fall. One thing she learned in high school is, if you're going to be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. Marilyn Monroe. Lily is looking forward to attending UVic. Her choice of study is psychology. Eventually, she wants to be working in social work or with youth in some way. Lily is the recipient of the Knights of Columbus Doug Flynn Memorial Bursary, as well as bursaries from the Kinsman, the Royal Canadian Legion, and the Dorothy Silkins Memorial Award. Lily is also a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the Environmental Club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Lily, and congratulations.
I'm going to do this one, and then you can do Leah. Keanu Billy. Keanu would like to thank his family and friends for helping with everything throughout high school, such as decisions on what classes and courses to take throughout. He would also like to thank his teachers for helping him and guiding him as he transitions out of high school. Also, he appreciates his teachers for being a reference for Keanu for things like scholarships and bursaries. He would like to recognize everyone that helped him throughout the whole process and the transition. He came to learn and understand the whole process leading up to this moment. He recognizes everyone involved in his time throughout high school as important. Keanu will be attending North Island College next year, where he will be taking the Adventure Guide certificate. He one day hopes to run his own business and become successful in that field. Keanu is the recipient of the Mosaic Bursary this year. Keanu, I will miss you. Congratulations.
Aaliyah Costering. Although Leah has not been at Carihi High for very long, she will always cherish the support she has had throughout grade 11 and 12. She would like to thank Mr. Swanson for always making sure she kept her eye on her goals and did not let her be discouraged, and Mrs. Walls, who became one of her most memorable teachers throughout her grad year, teaching her bio and chemistry. Leah is looking forward to becoming a registered nurse at the North Island College in Courtenay. She wishes the best to everyone she has connected with and hopes they have an amazing summer because she knows she will. It is our great pleasure to announce Aaliyah Costering as a recipient of the Carihi High New Leaf Award. The New Leaf is awarded to a student who has shown significant growth over the course of their time at Carihi High. Aaliyah, known to most of us as Leah, came to Carihi High in grade 11, facing a steep uphill climb to reach her goal of graduating this year. Most students would shy away from this challenge. However, Leah was determined and met it head on. She is a true fighter and showed an incredible amount of perseverance and resilience as she tackled her academic graduation requirements. In her grade 11 year, Leah completed a full 8 courses in the school timetable, as well as 2 others through online learning and summer school. Her grade 12 year was even more impressive, as she excelled in her courses, showing a great deal of potential as a university-bound student. Despite facing challenges that are well beyond what most teenagers deal with, Leah does everything she can to set herself up for success. Self-awareness is a key trait of a successful person, and Leah has that in spades. She knows who she is, what her strengths are, and what she needs to do to be successful. Leah's plan for the coming years is to become a registered nurse, and we at Carihi High are certain that she is ready for this challenge. Leah is smart, kind, funny, caring, and hardworking. She will be an amazing nurse, and our communities will be blessed to have her as part of their local healthcare team. We wish Leah all the very best as she moves on to her next adventure. Congratulations, Leah.
Liam Dan. First of all, Liam would like to thank his friends for making his time at Carihi High unforgettable. Throughout his time here, he has come to learn how important friendships truly are and how you should never take them for granted. His funnest experience at Carihi High is the time he forgot his basketball shoes at home before a tournament in Nanaimo. He says he's really going to miss this place. Liam, we'll miss you too. Congratulations.
Isaac McKenzie. Isaac would like to thank his family and friends for getting him through high school. Congratulations, Isaac. Katie
Katie would like to thank Ms. Solorenic for being an inspiring shop teacher and Ms. Lingerie for always keeping the art room door open during lunch. She would also like to say that her friendship with Ruby Mooney is the most valuable thing she got out of Carihi High. Congratulations, Katie.
Ruby Mooney. Ruby is extremely ready to meet the world. She hopes to spend a year or two soaking up different cultures, experiencing new places, and meeting interesting people. Ruby would like to thank her parents for being their loving selves and the motley cast of friends who made her last 4 years worthwhile. Congratulations, Ruby.
Dominic Goulet. Dominic would like to thank her mom and her family for their love and support, as well as a special thank you to her friends for being quite an amazing bunch. We also want to recognize Dominique as a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the Environmental Club. That ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Dominique, and congratulations.
Emily Deemer. Emily would like to thank her parents for always being there when she needed them, whether it was food, rides, or support. Her siblings, especially her brother Nate, for always making her smile in rough moments, and her friends for being there through thick and thin, ups and downs. And most of all, she would like to thank Maddie Fisk for writing her walk down notes. Congratulations, Emily.
Noah Gardner. Noah has grown a lot in his 4 years at Carihi High. He has been through the biggest transitions in his life over this short time. Noah would like to thank all his friends for accepting him as the truest form of himself throughout high school. He is ready for the new challenges of adulthood and is pursuing a degree in psychology. Congratulations, Noah.
Stand up there, okay? While they, and then Mr. Jeffrey or from this thing will read off your walk-up stuff. When they're done with that,
in the cars.
okay, and then you just walk.
I guess they all got out.
We're going to let Mr. Jeffrey read it. Not that I don't love you. Thank you. It's hard to wear clothes in this weather. It is. Yes. Yes.
You keep moving up if they want. Oh, you want to?
That's because we're cool, Bradley. Try it. You're looking good. Yeah, you're fine. When do they pull up in the truck? There's a truck.
Oh, they're in the Santa Fe? Oh, they're in the Santa Fe. Okay. Sophia Badzio George. Sophia would like to thank her dad for letting her adopt the Santa Fe, and her mama for always making her lunch whenever her alarm didn't go off in the mornings. She is grateful to her friends at Carihi High for all the support and for making this year a good one. Sophia will be attending Simon Fraser University. BA in film is what she will be studying. Sophia says she hopes to continue in the film industry after she is all done with her studies. Sophia is the recipient of the Campbell River Festival of Film bursary. Congratulations, Sophia.
Rowan Sekulich. Rowan would like to extend thanks to everyone who helped her in her journey towards graduation, but especially to her parents who showed unending support in everything she did. She would also like to thank her fellow grads for making this year fun, despite the challenges they were faced with. She has made so many memories and will always remember the fun she had on band trips and in musical theater. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Congratulations, Rowan.
Kira Farrell. Congratulations, Kira.
Well, that one has Dom's name on the front. Is that you, Dom? Go. Dominic Bakota. Dominic would like to thank his parents for helping push him along when he needed it. He would also especially like to thank Mr. Shields for nurturing his passion for video productions and for facilitating some of his favorite memories from school. Finally, Dominic would like to thank Eora for making the thousands of ferry rides interesting every time. Dominic plans to take a gap year and then venture out to Simon Fraser University. He plans to get a degree in the Contemporary Arts section at SFU. Dominic says with the connections made in university, he would like to work in the Vancouver film industry. He is the recipient of bursaries from the CRDTA, Sybil Andrews, and the Campbell River Festival of Film. Well done, Dominic.
Eora Umemura. Eora would like to thank his family, friends, teachers, and especially Mr. Fitzpatrick for helping him grow and get through high school. He will now go to UBC to study music and hopes to meet other great musicians. Finally, Eora would especially like to apologize to Dominic Bakota as he was forced to listen to his nonsense every morning on the ferry. Sorry, bro. Eora's career plans are to become a composer for film or video games. Eora is the recipient of the Gus Papagiannis Smart Choices Award. Congratulations, Eora.
Rovik Clark Libunau. Rovik would like those who taught him. He would like to thank those who taught him important life lessons. Those who put a smile on his face, those who endured pain with him, those who put their trust in him, those who believed in him, those who kept it honest with him, and especially those who loved him. They may not remember him, but Rovik will be sure to remember them. Congratulations, Rovik. Ask Dom. Dominic's right here. It's his name too.
Sikorsky. Yeah. Angel Marie Sikorsky. Angel wants to thank Mrs. Davidson for helping her with everything she needed in math. She wouldn't have passed it if it wasn't for your kindness and patience. Angel would also like to thank Mr. Pasturzi, Chef Man. She never had a set hangout at school. Wherever she wanted to be was where she went. And she has learned how the world works and the things she needs to have a successful life. Her time at Carihi High was difficult, but her tenacity brought her through it. And she knows if she can get through this, she can get through everything. Her feelings are the most important thing. What is better, to be born or good, or to overcome your evil nature with great effort? Congratulations, Angel.
Thomas Burnside with a stunning write-up about himself.
I've never met him. He was in my class this year. Dominic Sikorsky. Dominic would like to thank Mr. Pasturzi for helping him with Dominic English and opening the writing side of him. He would also like to thank Mr. Haydick for showing him how to play magic. Also, Bobby Smith, Mr. Smith, the metal shop teacher, Mr. Mackenzie, Mr. Lorenick, and finally Miss Mann. The cure of much knowledge is often indecision. Congratulations, Dominic.
After you've stood there and then flip your thing and then walk off. Okay, Bradley. Pull right up.
Thomas Burnside. Thomas would like to thank his parents, family, and all his friends for their constant support that continues past today's graduation. Congratulations, Thomas.
Stand in the middle of the grass up there. When they're finished the write-up or read-off for you, that's when you flip your tassel over, and then you keep walking.
Brad Byers. Although it was short-lived, Brad's high school experience was an experience like no other. Brad will forever cherish the good times, the strong friendships, and the pivotal learning curves he experienced at Carihi High. Brad encourages his peers to hold on to their youth and embrace the things that they love most. As Billy Corgan once said, the more you change, the less you feel. Congratulations, Brad.
You did a write-up, right? Yeah.
What group are we in?
I don't know. This all over.
Are you the 2 o'clock group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There she is. Katie or Caitlin? What do you want to be?
Katie.
Okay. Up you go, Katie. Okay.
Katie La Liberty. Katie is grateful for the time she spent at Carihi High. She will never forget all the laughter and great memories during her time at Carihi High. She is incredibly thankful for all the new people she got to meet and the experiences she has had. As she moves forward in life, Carihi High will always stick with her. Katie would like to say thank you to everyone she's met during this journey, and especially her guardian, Sherry Young, for all the support and love she has offered her. Congratulations, Katie.
Harley Benoche. Harley would like to thank her friends and family. Most of all, Harley would like to thank her mom, her dad, and her stepdad for always working together to make everything possible, and her dad for missing out on other things to work to make sure she had everything needed to make today happen. Congratulations, Harley.
Chris White. Chris would like to thank his mom and dad for always being there for him no matter what. Carihi High helped Chris become the person he is today and helped him build his foundation for his future. Chris has also received the honor of Top Woodwork Apprentice. Congratulations, Chris.
Okay, buddy, you're on. Who we got?
Travis Saunders. Travis, throughout the years, has always participated in his classes and thoroughly enjoyed the courses he took. He has learned many things throughout his time at Carihi High, from what we do, the pale blue dot we call home, to home building. He would like to give thanks to all his family, friends, and teachers that helped make him who he is today. Travis would like to offer one word of advice to everyone. Every choice you make will close the door, but more will open in its place. Congratulations, Travis.
I'd like to read Trent.
Okay.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do that and then Trent? Yeah. This is more than one word of advice. That was several words.
Crystal Doe.
Okay, Trent's got a fairly long one. So you want to
Crystal would like to thank her friends and family. Congratulations, Crystal.
Okay, Trent, you're up. You can start reading your way in because there's a few things there.
Trent Paris. Trent would like to thank all of his friends for always reminding him that dad jokes are not funny. He would also like to thank all his teachers for reasons he does not remember. Finally, he'd like to thank his mother for changing his grades so he could be accepted into UVEC. However, his mother would like it to be on the record that no such fudging of grades occurred and that her son is a brat. He chose the quote, "Hasta la vista, baby," because it is time for him to say goodbye, coolly. Trent has been accepted into a bachelor's degree in education and history at UVic. Trent explains that he would like to become a high school humanities teacher. Trent is the recipient of a CRDTA bursary and this year's PAC Bursary Award winner for leadership. The Carihi High Tyee Award is presented to a student who exemplifies all the qualities of being a Tyee. They are a kind and welcoming student who make a positive contribution to school culture and community activities. The recipient is often involved in planning and facilitating school events that make our school a fun and welcoming place. We would like to present the Tyee Award to Trent Paris. Trent quietly leads by example without expecting anything in return. He wants to make a difference, and that shows through his kind and respectful relationships with peers and adults. He has a passion for teaching others in sports leadership and was involved in senior leadership, as well as being a TA in soccer. Most recently, Trent participated in a project welcoming neighbors to our community that was recognized by our local MLA. Congratulations, Trent. We know that you will continue to create positive changes in the world. One more time, Trent, congratulations.
You have to follow that, sorry. Emily Milne. Emily would like to thank all of her teachers, her family, and her friends for their undying support throughout her time at Carihi High. Thanks to her grade 10 socials class lively debates, Emily realized that her gift for arguing would serve her well in her future ambition as a lawyer. Emily will fondly remember Mr. Jeffrey's amazing dance moves and early morning band practices with Mr. Kowalchuk. Emily is proud to say that she will be attending the University of Victoria in the fall of 2021. She's been accepted into their Bachelor of Arts for English major. Eventually, Emily wants to practice family law. Congratulations, Emily, on her awards from the Daybreak Rotary Community Service Excellence Scholarship, the CDRTA, and the Knights of Columbus. Congratulations, Emily.
You are up, sir.
Eric Forbes. Eric would like to thank the teacher that drinks the most green tea, the teacher that fly fishes the most, that eats rabbit food and hummus, and has the biggest personality of anyone in the school. Eric would like to give a big thank you to Mr. Pasterzi for keeping it real and inspiring him to finish his work, to chop his hardest, and to strive for that 6 in everything that he does. Eric would also like to thank his parents for all the support and love they have given him over the years. Congratulations, Eric.
Monroe Parley. Monroe would like to thank his teachers for making his grade 12 year memorable and his friends and family for being involved in his school career. He has enjoyed his time at Carihi High immensely and wishes everyone the best moving forwards in life. Congratulations, Monroe. I know.
You want me to do it?
Sure. Want to?
Liam Alexander. Liam wants to thank his family and all the teachers who helped and supported him with finding his goals and dealing with problems in his life. He would like to thank the following teachers: Louise Panzera, Fergus Bagley, Joe Shields, Jessica Mann, Willie Bass, Donnie Fitzpatrick, Todd Barnes, Christopher Hayduck, Leanne Longway, Scott McKenzie, Carrie Paris, Colin Riddell, Jody Lee, Risa Branke, Lori Copeman, Alex Mader, Alyssa Davison, Michelle Fitzgerald, Suzanne May, Natalie Redwolf, and Grace Spencer. Thank you all so much for everything you've done, like helping him pass his classes, plan for a life goal, keeping in shape, sharing his artistic interests, emotional support, making movies and videos, or letting him set up monsters in the halls or a classroom. Thank you, everyone. It's been a pleasure learning with you. It is our great pleasure to announce Liam Alexander as a recipient of the Carihi High New Leaf Award. The New Leaf Award is given each year to a graduating student who has demonstrated tremendous growth over their years at our school. When Liam began at Carihi High in grade 9, he quickly distinguished himself as a talented artist. His handmade monster figurines impressed everyone with their attention to detail and imagination. He even set up a Xander's Monsters table in the hallway and confidently sold his creations. Liam has so much potential, and he continues to build authentic connections with both students and teachers. In his grade 12 year, Liam let his light shine for all of us to see, making new friends, trying his best, and sharing his artistic talents. This year, he not only inspired his media classmates, but our Carihi High community with his courage and perseverance. Congratulations, Liam.
I'm reading one.
Okay.
Yep. And stop on the X. Christine Sprout. Christine would like to thank the people who helped guide her through her journey in high school and for showing her love and support. A huge thank you to Shelley Haunch. Christine feels like she couldn't have done it without all her help. Christine's previous years of high school weren't her greatest, but she tried her best to be successful this year. Christine will be attending NIC in the fall, and she says, "This is just the beginning for me." A famous quote that has impacted Christine is, "Believe in yourself just for today." Christine is one of the winners of Carihi High's New Leaf Award, which is given to the student who shows the most positive growth over their time at Carihi High. Early, Christine had potential but some inconsistencies. But in the last year, she grew into a strong student and citizen who was proud of herself and her heritage. She worked hard in classes, showed leadership by example, and became an unbelievable example of success at our school. Congratulations, Christine. The future is bright.
Lillian Townsend. Lillian would like to thank her teachers for helping her excel academically, especially with the limited time we had in each class. The most important thing I have learned in high school was accountability, and that not showing up to class hurts no one but yourself. Lastly, she would like to thank her father for believing in her and pushing her even when she wanted to quit. He is the reason Lillian is pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing to become a registered nurse after graduation. Congratulations, Lillian. I just had some, thank you.
Right in the middle of the grass, face out toward the parking lot. Yeah. She will. You can go. Okay.
Lisa McDonald.
No, I know. I know you. I'm looking for you.
Lisa will cherish the memories she's made in her 4 years at Carihi High. She would like to thank her mom for her unconditional love and support, as well as her friends and teachers for always being by her side. To any future grads, Lisa would remind them to take the time to enjoy their years here. The last few really do go by fast. Congratulations, Lisa.
Stand up there while they read off.
That one too. Caden Coulter. Caden wants to thank everyone who has helped him get where he is today, his teachers, helpful students, and everybody else who's helped shape his future. In particular, he would like to thank Mr. Kowalchuk, who helped him to find his interest in music, Mr. Shields and Mr. Bagley, who allowed him to develop that interest even further, Ms. Preston, who has effectively been there every step of the way, and a very special thanks to Ashley Badley, his late sister, who changed his whole life with a single action, for better and for worse. Caden has been accepted into Thompson Rivers University. An Associate of Science degree is what Caden will be studying. Eventually, Caden wants to be developing new computer programs that incorporate his creative and technical skills. Caden is this year's winner of the Parent Advisory Council Fine Art Award. Congratulations, Caden.
Kyla Lucas Johnson.
And this is.
Kyla would like to thank her friends and family for all the encouragement and help she received from them. She would also like to thank her dog for comforting her while she was studying for exams. And I think she would also like to thank her grandmother for her gorgeous regalia she's wearing today. It's beautiful. Congratulations, Kyla.
It's warm. Dale Sanders. Dale would like to thank his friends and teachers who helped him push through his years of high school and who helped make his final year enjoyable. Congratulations, Dale.
Elena Russell. Elena would like to thank Miss Fink and Mr. Lorenick for being two of the best teachers she had at Carihi High. She'd like to thank her parents as well as her siblings for supporting her during high school math and mainly Math 10. Lastly, she'd like to thank Google for giving her all the answers. Elena would like to finish off her 4-year sentence at this prison called high school with her favorite Ice Cube quote: "Create your own path, hone your talent, be ready to show your talent, and don't doubt yourself." Congratulations, Elena.
Mahiro Koide. Mahiro would like to say thank you to Trisha, his friends, his teachers, his host parents, and his parents for letting him have fun in Canada. Even though COVID messed up his second year here, he still has good memories. He is so happy that he passed English 12. And even though he is now leaving Canada, he will definitely be back. Congratulations, Mahiro.
Jessica, then Brandon. Okay, Jessica, you're up. You just get to stand there and we'll say nice things about you.
Jessica McPherson. Jessica would like to thank her friends and family for sticking by her during high school experience. She has learned lots during her time at Carihi High and hopes to bring all she has learned with her to university. Congratulations, Jessica.
going to pronounce it wrong, but Brandon Lambert. Brandon would like to thank all his family and friends, along with the great teachers who helped him complete his high school journey. Some of his most memorable moments happened at Carihi High. He and his friends did not realize how important it was to get out of this place, having made many mistakes that could have cost him this day. So, through the beaten up path, he would like to go back and thank his old vice principal at Ripple Rock and last year's principal at Carihi High, Mr. Schaub, along with his girlfriend for making him smile every day since middle school, and his parents for dealing with all the late or absent calls. Congratulations, Brandon!
Valerie Williams. Valerie would like to thank her teachers, friends, coaches, and family for their constant support and encouragement throughout her education and athletics. She would also like to give a special thanks to Word Reference for being her crutch and savior during her time in French immersion. Thank you and goodbye, SD 72. Congratulations, Valerie.
Sierra Falconbridge. Sierra would like to thank her friends and family for the unconditional love and support, and to the people she has met along the way. Her experience at Carihi High has been one to remember. She wishes everyone the best. Congratulations, Sierra.
Elise LeBouf. Elise would like to thank her friends and family for the constant support throughout her high school years. She wishes the best of luck and success to all her fellow graduates as they continue their journey. Congratulations, Elise.
Way to go, Elise. Melody Bedard.
Melons? Hi, Katie. I'm Mr. Bowers.
Melody found herself at her happiest when she was crushing her peers at Just Dance in Mr. Jeffrey's room. She would like to thank her mom, the dancing queen, for giving her the skills to do so. Melody will be attending UVic in the fall, where she will study in child and youth care. She one day hopes to become a child therapist. Melody has earned bursaries from the CRDTA and Altrusa. We also wanted to recognize Melody as a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the environmental club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Melody, and congratulations.
Katie Milnes. Katie would like to thank everyone who has helped her throughout her entire school experience, including her family, friends, and teachers. She has learned a great deal about life, and leaving Carihi High, she feels prepared for the future. After high school, she plans on attending the University of Victoria, where she will be studying psychology and philosophy. Congratulations, Katie.
Haley Ricard. Haley is excited to start her studies at NIC next year in the dual admissions program with UVic. She would like to thank her parents for loving and supporting her throughout her time at Carihi High, as well as the custodial staff for their extra efforts that helped us come back to school during the pandemic. Congratulations, Haley.
Are they the silver truck?
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll give her a chance to the other vehicles to pull.
Abigail Underhill. Abby would like to thank all her teachers for their support and encouragement, despite the fact that almost all of her assignments and homework were a week or more late. She would also like to thank many people she's met in the last 4 years who taught her it's okay to take care of yourself first. Abby plans to become the world's most successful woman plumber and make millions from all of her all-women team of plumbers. If you have a plumbing issue, Abby is glad to try to help out on Monday during operating hours. Congratulations, Abby.
Okay, you stand right in the middle there and let them do their spiel. And then when they're done their spiel, you flip your castle over. You're done. You can go. Oh no, hang on. We'll wait. Here's Jerry here.
Yeah, well, that,
Your tassel's the
Start on
wrong.
this side.
there you go.
We'll wait here. Yeah, this is them here, Call. Okay, good job. Yeah.
Can move right up. Yeah.
Come on, Jerry. Get with the program.
Gideon Loeb.
How you doing, buddy?
Gideon would like to thank his friends and family for supporting him through high school. He would especially like to give a shout out to Mr. Jeffrey for making him look forward to class every day. He thanks everyone for his time here and wishes everyone the best with their future endeavors. Gideon has been accepted into North Island College. He will be doing general first-year courses. Gideon eventually wants to be working in either the business or accounting industry. Gideon is receiving bursaries from the CRDTA and Royal LePage Realty. Congratulations, Gideon. Yo, we'll wait.
Oh, sorry.
We'll wait.
Sorry, Tyler, my bad. Okay, you're good now. Tyler, you're good now. Caleb Francis. Oh, that's what you knew.
Tyler Jokimski.
Caleb Francis.
Tyler would like to thank the few teachers who helped him get through the years at Carihi High and his parents and uncle. What Tyler remembers most is waking up early to make it to his hockey academy practice. Throughout his years, he has understood the meaning of money by not buying lunch and instead making it. Congratulations, Tyler.
Caleb Franson. Caleb came to Carihi High this year after his move to Quadra Island. This is his first and last year at this school, and he is bittersweet about the journey ahead. Caleb is excited to face new challenges and can't wait to see what the future holds. Congratulations, Caleb.
You are on. Okay, Sophie. How you doing, my dear? Good, how are you? Still gonna be a teacher? Yes. I mean, sort of. Why would you want to? Okay, where are the clients? Over here. Okay.
Olivia Gibson. Olivia's time at Carihi High was short and sweet, a little like her. She spent most of her time in the drama room laughing and being part of a supportive community. Olivia would like to thank all the teachers she had throughout her school years, especially her dad, who taught her with superhuman patience for the 5 years she homeschooled. She would like also to thank her family and friends for always supporting her, whether it was getting her coffee, making her lunches, or making her laugh. Olivia wishes all the grads joy in their future. Olivia will be attending NIC in a dual admission, so eventually she'll be transferring to UVic. Olivia is doing her bachelor's degree in social sciences. Her goal is to be accepted into the graduate studies in occupational therapy. Eventually, she plans to work in the occupational therapy field. She has won a Daybreak Rotary Scholarship and this year's PAC bursary in social studies. She will also be receiving a bursary from the Carihi High class of 66. Congratulations, Olivia.
Glad she came. Okay, so you're up.
Sophie Klein. Sophie would like to thank her parents and peers for listening to her complaints of early band practices. It has been 7 years of playing the trombone, and she has still gotten away with not having to perform an improv solo. If Sophie can do it, you can too. She would also like to mention that it is 2021, and she has already been replaced by robots at her job. She did not think this would come so soon, but then again, here we are. Here's to a bright future. Sophie has been accepted into North Island College. The program she will begin in the fall is a Bachelor of Elementary Education. Sophie explains that her plan is to teach in an elementary school, teaching French immersion or music. Sophie is the recipient of bursaries from the CRDTA and Eagles. We also want to recognize Sophie as a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the environmental club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Sophie, and congratulations.
Rihanna Ostrasser. Rihanna is grateful for her time at Carihi High and will never forget all of the amazing friends and teachers that have helped her through the years. She would like to thank her friends and family for their constant nagging, she means support, with a special shout out to her two older siblings who made good impressions on the teachers as an Ostrasser so that she didn't have to. Congratulations, Rihanna.
Paulina Locker. Paulina has thoroughly enjoyed her time at Carihi High. She would like to thank her teachers and family for being supportive. She would also like to thank her friends for always making her laugh and making sure that her embarrassing moments are never forgotten. As Paulina leaves Carihi High, she will forever spend her days searching for the same happiness that PE game days have brought her. Paulina is also a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the environmental club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Paulina, and congratulations.
Aspen Tucker. Tucker would like, firstly, to thank herself because she worked so very freaking hard. She would also like to thank her wonderful teachers and her family for all their support. It has been a wild ride, Carihi High. Aspen explains, because of COVID, she's planning on taking a gap year. In that time, she will be working and trying to decide what post-secondary path she will choose. She is interested in anthropology and archaeology. Aspen has been awarded the PAC bursary from the Department of Modern Languages. Congratulations, Aspen.
Sam, are you ready? So you stay up there and then you, after the meeting is done, that's when you put the rocking it.
Sam Tucker.
Her Highness.
Sam lived out her days at Carihi High in the theater, and it couldn't have been better. She plans to travel and not look back, and would like to thank her parents for supporting that dream. Take a good look, because you probably won't see her again. Sam is a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the environmental club that ensured Carihi High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Sam, and for your dance moves. Congratulations, Sam.
Maddie Knight. with her own cheering section. Maddie is sad to be leaving Carey High, but is looking forward to what the future holds. She will specifically be missing doing theater. Her time in musical theater will forever be a highlight in her high school career. She would like to thank her favorite teacher and mom, Mrs. Knight, and her dad for helping her out over the years. Maddie is excited to be attending Sciences at UVic in September. Maddie will start post-secondary in the fall. She's been accepted into Vancouver Island University. The program she will be studying is General Sciences. Maddie said she will be looking forward to becoming a chiropractor or an optometrist. She has won the Sybil Andrews Bursary for Fine Arts and a CRDTA bursary. We always also want to recognize Madison as a recipient of the COVID Can't Stop Us Award for her contributions to the environmental club that ensured Carey High's environmental footprint was as small as possible, even in these unusual times. Thank you for your leadership, Maddie, and congratulations.
As we bring the Carey High graduation ceremony of 2021 to a close, I want to give a big shout out to our 2021 graduates that have shown such strength and a sense of community, which has made this graduation year so special. And now it is time for you to take your skills and look ahead to the future filled with choices. You are ready to take the next big step on your own chosen path. We know you will find ways to give back to your community, that you will work hard, that you will be kind, you will challenge the status quo, and you will share your unique gifts. Congratulations. Also, an event like this does not come around without the help of an entire community to prepare. So I would like to thank some special people at this time. So on behalf of the Carey High staff, we want to thank Miss Georgina Knox for her tireless efforts in creating a memorable and beautiful grad year and ceremony for our students. Your creativity is unmatched. Thank you to our grad executive for all of your energy and enthusiasm in creating fun, memorable experiences for our grad class this year. Thank you to all of the school staff, teachers, EAs, administrative assistants, youth care workers, and custodians for all of the behind-the-scenes work. Thank you to our guest speaker, Mr. Fred Schaub, for your inspiring words for our graduating class. Thank you to Chief Roberts for opening our ceremony and your thoughtful message to our graduates. Thank you to the senior management team of the School District of 72 for your support in creating a meaningful celebration for our students. Thank you to the school district maintenance staff for all of the work you did in preparing our school grounds for this beautiful celebration. And thank you to some Tyee parents, Andrea, Bill, Christine, and Carrie, for being willing to respond to any need and support to make this day a very special one for all of our graduates. To the Carey High graduating class of 2021, we wish you well.